What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Leo coming to you guys with yet another video. So, we gotta talk. We have probably just witnessed one of the greatest heel turns since Hulk Hogan of 1996. We finally got, after 20 years plus, John Cena turning heel. Yes, you are not, yes, what I'm saying is not deceiving you. John Cena has turned heel. Now, what happened is we saw the Elimination Chamber. We pretty much knew for a fact it was going to come down to two guys. It was going to come down to John Cena and CM Punk. Seth Rollins made sure that Seth Rollins made sure that CM Punk did not win. He curb stomped him, allowing John Cena to hit the STF to make CM Punk pass out. Therefore, Cena has won the Elimination Chamber match and will face Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 41. Now, on top of that, as soon as the match is over, we're seeing, Cena celebrating and whatnot. It looked like the show might be going off air, but we also understood that there was still going to be The Rock being there and Cody being there, and I knew something was going to happen, right? Because the way they positioned it, we were going to see that potentially close the show. So I figured in the back of my head, whoever won that chamber was more likely going to be revealed as The Rock's champion. Now, it was Cena that won, but in the moment, I'm thinking, like, okay, I don't know if he's going to turn. Maybe they're going to tease it in the lead up to WrestleMania. And then at WrestleMania itself, we do see the reveal that John Cena is aligned with The Rock. I thought that's the route they're going to go. But no, they revealed it at the same show. Now, what happened, The Rock comes in. No, Cody comes in first. He looked like he's just being respectful, being his normal self. With John Cena, looked like they're just, respectful of each other and whatnot. Your normal state. Then The Rock comes out. Then he's coming in there. He's looking at Cody. He says, "So what's the answer going to be?" He said, "I want your soul," and all this, that, and third. So pretty much they're teasing it for a little bit. Look like maybe we'll see potentially Cody Rhodes aligning with The Rock. They made it kind of for a split second look like it was going to be that case, but no. The Cody comes out and says that what happened is what he says. "I'm not going to sell my soul to you. I sold my soul to this ring. I sold my soul to these fans." And then he just says, "Rock, go F yourself." Then it was funny when he said that, just because I'm like, okay, he stood up for himself, but I knew something was gonna happen. And then you have Cena over there. He's cheering for Cody. He's laughing with them. He's clapping his hands and all that. Then they go in to hug, and then the way they positioned it, Cena was facing The Rock when he hugs Cody. When he hugs Cody facing The Rock, his whole demeanor changed. He went from smiling to with he did not have a smile whatsoever on his face. Then it looked like they were about to do something, which they did when Cena goes back from being a hug and he looks at Cody again. He hits him with the low blow, and like it literally took a lot of that the crowd, because like, oh my god, they finally did it. And John Cena did not shy away from being a heel here. Not only that, he was beating Cody. He held the championship. He smacked Cody over the head with the title. We saw numerous things. We seen literally Cody be busted open. We seen Cody be busted open. We also seen Travis Scott there. He smacked the mess out of Cody. I'm not gonna lie to you. He literally used full force, like and everything. And then we seen the Rock take off the belt, which had Cody's soul, and then had his dad's expiration date on there, and he started beating Cody over the back with it. And then, like, literally, you have, while he's doing that, Cena and Travis Scott are holding him down for him to literally use it. Like, this was probably one of the best executed heel turns that I've seen in quite some time. We've seen a lot of great heel turns over the years, but I don't think any of them is going to live up and have this much impact. March 1st will be forever known the day that John Cena has changed the game once again and has turned heel on top of that. Now, the question is, what does this mean for WrestleMania? I think a lot of people, and myself included, we all knew John Cena and Cody were probably going to be the match at WrestleMania, but the problem was that we did not want it to be face versus face. But now we're not going to get that. Now the whole game has changed. Now that John Cena is a heel and he's going up for that 17th World Championship, the whole story is that he will do any and everything to get that 17th championship. He sold his soul to win the 17. He also, on top of that, became a heel again. So now we're in a different ballpark than we could have ever imagined. This is really interesting. A lot of people were looking at WrestleMania 41. It's like, we don't know what's going to happen. People weren't looking forward for the road to WrestleMania. But now the road to WrestleMania is way more intriguing than we could have ever imagined it being. Like, literally, we have John Cena as a heel in 2025. Honestly, I'm not going to be honest. I'm going to be honest. I didn't think that was going to be on my bingo card this year. But I'm glad it is. Because now I'm invested to see how this story is going to play out. Is he going to win that 17th World Championship? And what will the consequences be if he does win that 17th World Championship? What would the landscape of the WWE look like after WrestleMania if he is the one that's walking with the championship? And now we have The Rock in his corner as well. If you want to be honest, this is similar to what the back in the early days of, I think, the 90s or early 2000s, y'all fact check me if I'm wrong, this is literally the new version of the two-man power trip. If you guys don't remember with the two-man power trip, the two-man power trip was literally Stone Cold and Triple H. Two guys who hated each other, but became together to literally run roughshod over the WWE, and they were corporate guys. They pretty much turned Stone Cold into the corporate champion when he beat The Rock to become champion. Now we could potentially be seeing a part 2 version of that, but now we got The Rock and Cena, two rivals who have finally came together. John Cena, who sold out to win the WWE Championship out and stuff like that. He sold his soul for the 17, and if he does win the 17, that is going to be an interesting storyline post WrestleMania, because it's like, who's going to take the title from him? What stories can you build? You could build maybe another rematch between him and Cody. You could honestly do maybe Randy Orton facing Cena, but now it's Cena who's the heel and Randy Orton who's the face. A new version. Oh, I wouldn't say even though we've gotten this feud before, but it's a new dynamic now. It's a new dynamic. And also, you could do CM Punk, flashback to Money in the Bank 2011, but now when we're seeing CM Punk and John Cena's the heel, CM Punk is the face. A lot of times when they feuded, CM Punk was the heel, and pretty much Cena was the face. Or if you want to build it up, like I said on our stream last night, on the Wrestling Pit podcast, what if you do Roman Reigns? What if you do Roman Reigns potentially competing for that championship, only for it to get screwed over by The Rock in the end? And that's how we set up Rock and Roman for WrestleMania 42, and before that, maybe we get a tag match where Roman does come back at the aid of Roman Reigns coming to the aid of Cody. We have Cody Roman for Cena and Rock. I think that'd be a cool dynamic if you want to do that as well. So there's a different amount of routes that we could potentially go with it. It's just really which route they might decide to go. But right now, as it stands, this is probably going to be one of my favorite anticipated matches for WrestleMania, just because we got a new iteration of Cena. We could potentially be getting a new version of Cena. We might be getting rid of the Jorts. And it goes back to 2012. I think he was feuding with The Rock going into WrestleMania 28. He wanted to turn heel in that feud. And what also on top of that, what also he wanted to do, he had a theme song ready, and he had a new attire ready. So maybe we finally get to see that attire come to light, and we get to see that new theme song, whatever it may be, come to light as well. If I'm trying to bet on what the theme song is, if you guys watched the original Marine, in the closing moments of that movie, we saw a song called If It All Ended Tomorrow, and John Cena, who had a feature on that song, I think that should be the theme song that they go with. I would love that theme song. I love that theme song, and it had he was in it. He was on the song, so maybe you have an opportunity to bring that in, and I think you can incorporate that into his character, because I listened to it, and it actually kind of fits his character and whatnot. So maybe it is a possibility we do get that. But we had just witnessed probably one of the greatest heel turns of all time. March 1st will forever be known as the day John Cena turned to the dark side. But comment down below, you guys. Let me know. How do you guys feel about John Cena turning heel? What do you guys think next is for John Cena after turning heel? What do you guys think is going to happen in this John Cena Cody Rhodes story leading into WrestleMania? What do you think The Rock's role will be in all this and whatnot? Leave it all down in the comment section down below. Road to 2,000 subscribers, ultimate goal is 10K by the end of 2025. So let's make it happen as a wrestling community, as a wrestling family. But with that being said, super kick that like button, helps my channel get pushed across the platform. Superman punch that post notification bell, and speed the subscribe button. It takes 3 seconds every day. Those 3 things for me, helps in the progression of my channel as well. But with that being said, hope everybody has a great day, a great rest of your week, and I'll see you guys in the next video.